Alright, so it's boat selling time. So Good Tidings is now officially up for sale, so we're going to do a little boat tour video. We're not going to go through everything. In the description of this video we've got an asking price and much more details than what we're going to go through today. Today we're just going to have a little bit of fun, aren't we?
Yes, and the reason that we're doing this tour again is because now it's COVID and lockdown situation. It's very hard for people to travel around and come here and see the boat. And I think if we do a good proper tour, then you will know everything that you would know when you physically here visiting the boat. So let's go.
Let's start with Mr. Anchor. Okay, this is one of two anchors that we have. This is our Danforth, 10 kilograms, being very good for us, holding us in up to and past 30 knots of wind in a mistral. We also have a lighter Bruce anchor, 7.5 kilograms. We much prefer this one in the Mediterranean. You could upgrade to a much bigger one if you were thinking of staying at anchor over winter, but for summer this is perfect. And then we move on to these nav lights, fully working. You got your red and your green, you know how it is. Furling Plastimo, Furling Genoa. I think it's 120% Genoa. It's in, I would say, good condition. It's not the best, but it's been good. You know, if you watch the channel, it's been well used. All right, and then moving further back, we have our Mr. Dinghy, which has tried to escape us on a few occasions. Anyway, this was new in 2019. I think it was about £350. Good condition all around, and
very tough.
Very tough, very tough. If you look up at the mast there, new spreader roots fitted in August. If you watch the video, you know exactly what we're talking about. And the mainsail here, new in 2018. It was never used until we started using it, and since we've bought it, it's never been used either.
It's very crisp.
It's very crisp. It's very crisps. All right, moving back. Okay, lazy jacks, so that the sail falls onto the boom nicely. That's good. All right, and netting.
Oh, would you like to talk about how many reefing we've got?
I don't know. I think there's like 4 reefing points.
Good.
Yeah. We have this stylish netting here, which a lot of people don't like, but actually, well, look here, for example, on this boat, they have it also. And I will say this netting has saved us a boat hook, it saved us fenders, it saved us my camera, it saved us so many things, so it's good. All right, there's your roller furling line.
We've been through rough winter, got one boy down.
One boy down. Oh.
But 2 more boys standing up there.
We got some Christmas decorations. They'll be coming down today, unfortunately.
Unless you want it come together with the boat, we will leave it for you.
Right, so now here's are you a project man? Do you like a bit of DIY? Well, this would be our next project, and it is the spray hood. We have cleaned it thoroughly, okay, and it does pop up.
It's important to show you the bads and goods, everything, because then you won't be surprised. The physical viewing is just for yourself to check out everything, but if we show you everything, then it's all good.
So yeah, it's a bit rough around the edges. The plastic, the window it could do with like T-cutting, or I think just replacing the whole thing. It would be a nice project. And also a few of the buckles on the sail cover, you can see we're using tie it around, because some of these have like snapped off. So that would be another like small thing as well. And another thing, in some places, this is probably the worst bit on the deck. So you can see here like the paint's coming off the deck a bit, and this is the worst that it gets. But so in some of the places the deck paint is quite tired, but that would be another, that would be like a DIY job. And also this, I think it's called EVA, we call it feek, like fake teak. It's also a little bit rough in places. You can see here,
Well, I think in general it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like nowhere came out.
All right, come on board.
You wanna take over the camera? Let me show the new owners how to properly get onto this boat. So first you hold on to this or this, and then you place one leg on, and then you stand up, and then you make the cross. Many people try to make the cross with one leg up and then one leg just straight away. So that's the proper way of boarding the boat.
The cockpit is generally pretty good, but as I said about the teak, do you remember the cat? Well, this was his scratching place, but I don't know, you don't notice it that much. And another thing as well, gas. This thing is absolutely huge, and we've just filled it up, and it will last you about 6 months, literally. And of course, solar panel, 150 watts.
Very useful in Mediterranean.
Very useful in Mediterranean. Yamaha trusty 2 horsepower engine, starts on the beat every time. Antal self-tailing winches, recently serviced. Very nice, very strong. They've been great. Made in Italy. And also all warps, fenders and all that. The running rigging as well is actually in good condition as well, as you can see.
Very tough.
Very tough. We've got tactic, wind, speed and direction, and clipper depth, and the speed doesn't work on this. I think there's just a wiring problem, but yeah, it's all good. It is there, the transducer.
Cool. Alright, and we've got this. sorry, I'm being a bit too far away. But this works on this, that, and it's really good. I lost one of this.
Yeah.
The net didn't catch it.
In here we have storage, of course. Oh, shoes, water bottles, hose pipes. That goes really deep. And also here is kind of like the oily and bits and bobs. Got our toolbox and anything oily like little jerry can and all that. Also, what I would say as well with the propane or butane, you could get it moved inside, create a box for it, maybe with a through hull. The reason we've got it on deck is because the survey, which we've got, said that it should be outside on the deck. We do have a 2016 survey upon request.
And this new piece of instrument.
It's a toilet seat.
I was helping fitting it in with Uncle Benny.
It's a manual bilge pump, so we have the thing, and you pump and it works.
The thing? What thing?
The handle.
Good. You becoming me. That's my bad, because I kept teaching Mark to say the thing, you know, the thing. What about that?
This?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yes, and also this is for the autopilot, which also attaches here, included in the sail. £550 brand new. It's an auto helm. ST2000, which is actually overpowered for this boat pretty much. The outside wood as well, that's all been oiled. It's probably due another oil this season, but it's some of it's holding up pretty nicely.
Oh, and we have 2 doors.
2 doors.
One door for locking, one door for the sun, for the light to come in. Anything else?
I would just say all in terms of standing rigging, running rigging, it's all ready to go.
We take the mast down and put it up during our canal trip. If you watch the channel, you would know. So it's really well serviced.
And the port as well is 140 per month in the winter, and then in summer we don't know how much it is. A bit more expensive, but not too much.
Yeah.
The heart of the boat, the engine. So we're going to do a cold start. You can see it's cold. Got my hand on the exhaust pipe. I'll even put my face on it. No burns.
Oh, a red mark.
And there you go.
Oh, never miss a beat.
Never misses a beat. So I'll turn that off.
Alright. And continue our tour.
So the engine was fully serviced. You've seen the videos, you know exactly. Basically, yeah, so everything's with regards to the 12 volts, you've got 2 batteries, a leisure battery and an engine battery. You have your battery switcher here. We just keep it on all. Have a little
Solar panel reader.
solar panel and charge reader, USBs and everything. The solar panel pretty much powers everything, no problem. You have your little control panel here. Lego jet car, also included in the sale. So you have, yeah, obviously your VHF, gauges, autopilot, your log, so speed and wind, and all your lights and cabin lights as well. Also,
Yep.
also bilge pump as well. And yeah, power, gas, CO alarm, and CO test, and all that good stuff. This one's pretty good as well. I think this was new just before we got the boat. Standard Horizon. It's got DSC as well, so you can wire up your DSC in there. Turn it on. VHF comes on, and then yeah, you got your channels. See if we can get some. See if we can get some interesting stuff.
Monaco radio.
It's actually illegal to show radio communications, but we did with my dad. We put in a new antenna for that, so it's really good. I think it's, I'm not sure the mileage on it, but it's really good. Anyway, chart table, all the important information, engine manual for all your services, French canals, maps, everything.
French canal guides.
Yeah. Also, mascots, unfortunately not included in the sale. They're there. And obviously this is a quarter berth. It's quite comfortable, but we're using it as storage.
Yeah, it's probably 190 or 2 meters.
Yeah, I'd say 2 meters.
And for that, we're gonna use Martyr as a human meter. No, we're gonna use Mark as a human meter. So, how tall you are in centimeter?
5'11".
And in centimeter?
I don't know.
180. I know.
Yeah.
I've measured you before. So
full standing headroom, an extra inch as well.
Yep. No knee bending.
No knee bending.
And now he's gonna test out how long is the berth.
So these bags come out. You can fit your legs in.
Yeah, you can fit your
That goes all the way in.
Yeah. So Mark can lie down. Comfortable berth.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you very much.
No worries.
And you wanna put your hands out, see how wide the cabin is.
It's this wide.
Also about 180.
Yeah, it's 3, in the widest point it's 3 meters, I think.
Actually, in the cabin, everything's so spacious.
It's
for
a good
both
cabin
of
for
us.
this boat.
Yeah, very big. Alright.
Dining area.
Yeah, let's go.
Dining area. Mood lighting is, it's getting a little bit later on in the day, so it's getting a bit darker.
Ooh.
Loads of storage. This is the Manhattan skyline of makeup and vitamins. And loads of space here, 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 over here. We have my neatly rolled t-shirts, which
Yeah, if you buy the boat, the technique will be shared with you. The dining table also converts into a big berth. Our friend came to stay with us, and them two snuggled on this bed, no problem. They told us they had a very good sleep.
yeah, you can fit 2 on there. And then of course underneath all this is storage. So here we have what we call Tool Town. You want to see in Tool Town, it's literally jam-packed full of tools. And yeah, everywhere else is the same. You don't need to see.
Yeah, what's that town?
This is Random Town.
Random town. We've got life jackets too.
Yeah, life jackets also.
And this is Pint Town, and that is Food Town.
Food Town, yeah. And in the middle is Random Town again. And this is many years of receipts of various stuff. documentation about the boat, stuff about the boat when it was first made, and loads of information. So all the history is provided, including, yeah, I mean, it's SSR registered. This boat is, you can buy with confidence knowing that documentation will not be a problem.
Should I hand it over to you?
Yeah.
Because now it's my specialty. So let's talk about the kitchen, where I spend a lot of time on this trip. So we have 2 stovetop with good fire. Should I light it on?
Yeah, let's see that fire.
Let's see this fire. Whoa!
High quality fire.
Oh! Every time when you want to show it, it fails you. 2 fires.
Well, 2 fires.
And then, what's this called? Grill working, and gas oven working. And if you watch the channel, you will see I made a lot of cakes in it. And I don't know if these styles works, but it doesn't matter because the cake comes out good. Alright, and the next thing is this little, how do you say it?
Chopping area.
Yeah, the prepping area. I think it's really useful because it's really big, it's really wide, and you can do a lot of things at the same time. And some boats, they have the chopping area here, so you need to like move around. It's quite not convenient as this. And we have a food pump, which is really good. And we also have hot water if you connect to the 240 volts shore power. And we have this specially handmade coconut soap holder. And in all these lockers, it's loads of space. We've never ever came into problem with space. So for 2 people, I think, or even for a family, it's definitely enough. And it also will come with this beautiful netting. Came with old Good Tidings netting that you see outside. Should we keep this?
Maybe.
Maybe we should keep it. No. I want it to be with Good Tidings because it's a piece of Good
part
Tidings.
of Good Tidings.
Exactly. So the new owner, you will have it. Alright. And this is my beautiful kimchi.
Currently fermenting.
So that's all about the kitchen area.
Cool. Okay, now for a tour of the bathroom. I'll try and squeeze around with the camera.
Yeah, we're not gonna show you much to waste more time in it because you will see from the other video. And come in here. So we deep cleaned this bathroom because when we got it, it was a bit gross and we didn't like it, and we think it's better to clean your own stuff rather than let other people do it. So we deep cleaned it, and this toilet is a new toilet from last year, 2019, and they found it works well and it's comfortable, so you'll be comfortable when you're doing your poo and pee. I'm just gonna quickly show you the V-berth. It's very comfortable, and with this new mattress bought last year from IKEA, memory foam, and with the original foam, it's super comfy. And underneath, it's all storage, and that's my sleepy piano baby. And there are more storage in the headroom, but we never needed it. And more storage here and there, we never needed it. And the hatch opens up all the way, so in a sunny day it will be really beautiful. Now I'm gonna show you guys my closet. This is actually the storage, the wet locker, but now it's all full of my clothes. None of this belongs to Mark. We've been good. He's fitted this little closet light for me, which is beautiful. You press it open, and I think it will come with the boat.
So there is loads of other little things like these clocks, barometer, blackboard, so many things which you just can't fit into a video
And
really.
these,
Recently upholstered
hippie
kind of,
upholster.
yeah.
To the people who are interested buying the boat, I think we've covered everything, haven't we?
Pretty much.
But if you still have any questions, feel free to contact us in our email address.
thewildlingsofficial@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So over the next kind of few weeks to a month, we're going to be looking at buying a boat, selling the boat, so that's going to be our main focus. But we'd like to ask you guys, is there any sort of content that you would like to see from us? We are going to work on a very detailed and honest guide to the French canals, and
Based on our real experience, recent real experience.
but if there's anything you guys want to see that you can think of, that you're intrigued by, then let us know. And recently you guys have been super duper generous, so thanks so much to you guys who have given us coffee and PayPal. Like, it's just ridiculously generous of you guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, especially to John Corbett and Justin Adams.